Okay, now let's cover hitching up at an angle. And I'm just going to kind of go through the starting process of how I do this, because once you get the stinger in the receiver, it's really the same as hitching up straight on or unhitching actually. So what you can see, I've set the hitch head up so it's at a fairly severe angle to the rest of the trailer. The key to this is still using your hitch mirror to your advantage. Now what I like to do is reposition my hitch mirror from the trailer tongue out onto the 3P hitch head, and then I'll adjust with it and kind of play around so that what I get in my mirror, if you look right there, is the front of the hitch receiver, and I can be able to watch as my stinger comes back into that to make sure that I'm not coming in at an incorrect angle, okay, that the stinger's coming in at the straight angle, right? And if you notice, my particular mirror has the ability to kind of pivot and make it a little bit movable, which is nice in this instance. Alright, and I use that again, hooking up and unhooking, so that I can watch everything as it's going on with the receiver. The other piece to it is, if you do find yourself backed into a spot to unhook in this position, once you get backed in, the key component is, my truck would be sitting in about this position, sitting straight. The key component is to find something to reference, okay? To say, you know what, I know that when I unhooked, my steering wheel is pointing straight at this particular pole. Alright, so when it comes time to hook back up, I'm going to pull my truck into that position so that I'm pretty close from the get-go. Alright, and at the point when I unhook, if this is the position that the 3P hitch head is in when I unhook, don't mess with it. Leave it sitting in that position. Unless you have the ability, in looking at the spot, you have the ability to know you'll be able to hook up from straight on. There'll be a lot of times when I get finished backing into a spot, the 3P may be a little bit jacked like this, from when I've been having to jockey the trailer around to get it perfectly straight or sitting on the site the way I want it. But because of how the site is sitting, I know that I have plenty of room to be able to back the truck in perfectly straight. At that point in time, I simply grab the hitch, set it up perfectly straight on, and I'm good to hitch up as normal. I'm not going to go ahead and back the stinger in at an angle because, as I said, it works the same way, but I was able to show you at least how I prepare to engage the hitch when the tow vehicle is at a severe angle to the trailer.